Good Wednesday to you, everybody. This is coming at you from the offices of EFG Group, IFG Futures Group here in Chicago. And today is Lee Gaus Fun with Spreads. Now, for those of you that don't understand spreads, don't fret, don't turn us off, hang tight. Understanding spreads just isn't that difficult. If you are smarter than a toilet seat, and how smart can a toilet seat be? Because we know what happens to a toilet seat. But if you're smarter than a toilet seat, I'm confident that you can master the understanding of spreads and how they work. So if you're interested in learning about spreads, give us a call at 1-877-304-1369. That's 1-877-304-1369. Ask for Lee, Steve, or Tom, and just say, I want to have fun with spreads. And we'll be glad to get you started on your beginning tutorial. And I am confident you will be able to start understanding, learning, and willing to trade spreads. Now, for those of you that do understand spread trading, there are two spreads I want to talk about today. And one is in the immediate, and that is long soybeans, March soybeans, short March corn. Now, everything I talk about today, all the prices I talk about, the spreads I talk about, all the information and data that I will be presenting comes from the LAWG 647 model, or as I like to call it, the model. So these are going to be my opinions and conclusions derived from the model's data and information. And the model tells us that if March soybeans close this Friday at or above 666 and a quarter, then one wants to be or may want to consider being long March beans, short March corn. Now, before I came in here to do the taping, that spread was trading at about 685, so considerably above the 666 and a quarter. So what you may want to think about doing is, if we see those values begin to retrace closer to the 666 and a quarter, you may want to think about getting in early, buying the March beans, selling the March corn. You know you do not want it to get below 666 and a quarter on a Friday close. Or you may just want to wait until after Friday's close and take a look at that potential doing something with that spread at the beginning of the week. Just as further information, the model also tells us that should the spread close exactly at 666 and a quarter, the reversal price for the 21st of November isn't until 576. What that tells us that the underlying strength of that spread or the trend is pretty strong. A point of interest you may want to know is that the model got long March beans, short March wheat last week. Then the next spread I want to talk about is the cattle hog spread. Now, this is not something we're going to be doing in the immediacy. This is something we're going to be watching very carefully. And in my opinion, this spread alone may be worth those of you who do not understand spreads to take the time and learn. That spread has gone to historically high levels. At one point, cattle trading over $80 premium to the hog market. And as of this taping, it was trading at $77 premium cattle to hogs. Now, with that said, keep in mind that on July 14th, that spread was trading at $47.80, almost a $30 move. Now, what we believe may happen is sometime in the future, again, we're not talking about doing anything immediately, but sometime in the future we may get the signal from the model to reverse that and go long hogs, short cattle. Now, that's, again, we're not looking at doing it in the immediate, but sometime in the future. So for those rookies to spreads, you've got time to learn about it. And to those people that are familiar with spreads, our suggestion is this spread is worth watching for something potentially in the future. Now, having talked about those two spreads, that is it for Fun with Spreads for today. But I do want to leave you with this, that trading futures, trading spreads, trading options is risky. And I don't want to give anybody the false impression that one is less risky than the other. Trading futures, trading spreads, or trading options on futures is a risky endeavor. And if talking about the risk makes you a little weak in the knees, maybe commodity futures isn't for you. Look forward to hearing from you. Go to our website at www.ifgfutures.com. That's www.ifgfutures.com. Sign up to get our daily edition of The Edge. We think you'll enjoy it. Have a great trading week and look forward to seeing you next Wednesday.